That boy is good.
Good and terrible.
God damn, that boy can sing.
You must be crazy.
He good.
You must be crazy.
I got a plan. I'm about to take my advance and load up the van with them yams.
Nah, I got a plan. Take a little bread from them yams and go and invest in some land.
Nah, that ain't the plan. I'm tryna stun on these niggas and fuck every hoe on the ground.
Yeah, I understand, but rich niggas fuck who they want and broke niggas fuck who they can.
So what is you saying?
You can blow all your money, young niggas.
Stop counting my bucks if I wanted to, nigga. I can blow the whole bag right in front of you, nigga.
I can blow the whole bag right in front of you, niggas. I 401k down one of you niggas.
That shit got money still running up, nigga. I can have it all.
And you ain't done enough, nigga.
Any move is a double up, nigga.
Let me do the math. One song, one hit, $250,000 whip, 4 kids, no crib, baby mama finna trip. 30 on your wrist, another 100 on your neck, but you gon' be DOA when you see the IRS making show money, but you blow money on these hoes running in and out of town. That's another 100,000. Ain't nothing that nigga can't hold their own weight, but you fuck around and drown, letting them hold you down. And then you back on the block and he still ain't got a plan, but them niggas got a plan, cause they think you still got rap money in your pants. So they plan and they plot, they want everything you got, yeah. They give a bitch a couple grand, even she got a plan. She ain't just selling pussy, she gon' get her ass done, be on Instagram booking ass. 3 niggas planning on land in your bushes. And now they planning at your funeral. They robbed you but didn't plan on shooting you. The plan was niggas planned on whooping you, but they ain't plan on niggas having itchy cuticles. And now your fam got a plan on viewing you. When the plan come together, yeah, it's beautiful. But when the plan don't pan out as usual, tell me who to blame, nigga, you or you.
I got a plan. I'm about to take my advance and load up the van with them yams.
Nah, I got a plan. Take a little bread from them yams and go and invest in some land.
Nah, that ain't the plan. I'm tryna stun on these niggas and fuck every hoe on the ground.
Yeah, I understand, but rich niggas fuck who they want and broke niggas fuck who they can.
So what is you saying?
You can blow all your money, young nigga.
Stop counting my bucks if I wanted to, nigga. I can blow the whole bag right in front of you, nigga.
I can blow the whole bag right in front of you, niggas. I 401k down one of you, niggas.
That shit got money still running up, nigga. I can have it all.
And you ain't done enough, nigga.
Any move is a double up, nigga. Shit, I got a plan. Travel as much as I can. This world gotta know who I am. Go overseas, convert all my dollars to euros and yens. Then ball out wherever we land. Fall up in Louis and Fendi and Prada with shorts in the T like I'm fresh out the gym. They probably think I'm a hooper as tall as I am. No, I just live life by the realm now. Instead of playing our dream that was so. Things that we see to believe to be gold. Really ain't nothing more than a facade. Some shit they eat up that's not feeding the soul. Happiness happens to be something money can't buy you, but it's a down payment for sure. Risking your life for that white only pie, but some things are just too hard to hold. Jump out the porch and end up in the yard.
All righty. Shout out to B. Howard, man. Good song. Great song. Mwah. Fabulous song. Family, thank you guys. You know what I mean? Thank you guys for tapping in. I am your host, Born Rich. This is another episode of Rich Rhetoric, man. We are in the building. I apologize for being super duper late. I know I'm late. You know what's funny? Let me tell y'all why I was late. Because I said, okay, I want to do a live stream. I'm up. I'm not really tired. So I'm like, let's do a live stream. And then I started thinking, okay, I set the live stream up. And then about 10 minutes before I was going to go live, I thought about what am I going to do about food? You know what I mean? I may get hungry, and who knows with these live streams? You know, it can go for an hour, it can go for 2, it can go for 4. So I left, tried to get some food. I guess everybody was hungry, so all the lines were long. So fuck it. I'm back here. I'm late. Didn't get the food accomplished, but we'll see how the nights go. What's up, Buddha? What up, Buddha? Hey, Buddha Bing, I found that video, man. It is called Buddha. Oh, I just had that video, Buddha. Hold on, brother. Hold on. The video with the white guy who pretty much does blackface. Buddha. Hold on. What's up, Robbie? I see you in the building. Oh, it's called Fence Sitting Saturdays. The thumbnail is like Juvenile the rapper or something on there, man. Go check that out, Buddha. It's a long stream, 12-hour stream, but he's in there somewhere. I think he was on the panel for like an hour or something. But yes. Anyway, family. Look, man. Y'all see the question. Y'all see the question. Are you obligated to feed kids that aren't yours, man? So yeah, everybody's talking about, the McDonald's viral video. Definitely gonna play that. We're gonna get some good reactions to that video. And we'll touch on a few more topics, but mainly that one. That's been the talk of the town. I kind of dropped a funny meme on my social media. Dropped a funny meme on my social media, just being silly, and was getting some reactions, more reactions than I normally get. And I'm like, oh shit, okay. Yeah, it's called Fence. Oh damn, am I that country Buddha? Fence Sitting Saturdays. Something like that. Yeah. It's like 11 months ago, Buddha. You know what I'm saying, Buddha? And I kept you in mind. You know, it's funny, Buddha. I kept you in mind because you was asking me about that video, and I couldn't find it when I was on the live. And then I thought about it. He reached out to me on Instagram. So I'm like, if I go to my Instagram messages, I'll see him there. And that's how I put it all together. I was like, okay. So yeah, man, yeah. We was on him. But the thing is, Buddha, I had done a show on him, a previous show, and then he reached out and was like, "Yeah, I seen it." I think YouTube sent him an email. I think we talk about it on that too, Buddha. I think he said YouTube sent him an email that I was using, showing his content. So he ended up watching the show and then reaching out like, "Yeah, man, I seen your show you did on me." And I was like, "Well, shit, I'm actually live now. Jump on the panel." And he jumped on the panel. So yeah, man. But yeah, anyway, man. Anyway, Robbie, if y'all up and y'all about, somebody pull up, man. Somebody come up here and talk some shit with me, man. I'm here to talk a little shit today, man. And y'all stay tuned. It's in the works, man. It's about time for me to sit back down with my Hebrew Israelite brothers. I've been in talks with them, so I'm gonna definitely sit down with them soon. And actually, my Israelite brothers told me some of these, YouTube Israelites are actually coming to Tennessee for a cookout. So I don't know, man. I was talking to them. Hopefully I can go. So hopefully I can go with my camera, get some interviews. Hopefully I can chop it up with Captain Tazariot. You feel me? Commander General Yohana. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully though. But hopefully we can get that done. So fingers crossed on that. But yeah, I'm gonna sit down with my Hebrew Israelite brothers again. We're gonna talk about a lot of stuff. Everything from abortions to reparations to politics, And plus they got some good things they doing for the community, man. So definitely want to get them a platform to get their message out, and especially let people know the good shit that they doing in the community. Yep. Black Peace in the building. What's up, bro?
Hey, what up, G? You all right?
Yes, sir. I'm doing good, brother. How you doing?
Man, it's all good, man.
Black Peace, they gave R. Kelly 30 years, man. What's going on,
Man, you already knew they were gonna hand it to that man. You already knew that. They go, hey, he knew that. Shit.
Hey, brother Mike, get that link. Brother Mike, I see you, man. Hit that link, man. You ain't been on here in a minute, man. Hit that link, man. We gotta talk about this, man.
They couldn't wait to get that nigga in the courtroom, man.
You said what, Black Peace?
They couldn't wait to get that nigga in the courtroom.
Mm-hmm.
They waiting on him, man. They gave him more years than that white woman.
That's what they said. What's her name?
Maxwell.
Yeah, Maxwell. How long they give her?
I think they gave her like a dub. Or no, a 15 or a dub, one of the two. I think it was either 15 or 20. I know it was less than him. And he ain't nowhere near them. That nigga, that nigga a small league nigga compared to them.
Yeah,
I mean, it's all this, it's all fucked up. Don't get me wrong, but
yeah, it is. It
is.
But I think I spoke on this before. I didn't like how they made him the face of the Me Too movement. You know what I mean? Him and Bill Cosby. And they tried to throw one white dude in there, but come on, man, we know what y'all doing. They did a whole documentary on R. Kelly and some more shit. You feel?
Yeah. It's kind of similar to. It's kind of similar to what I've been seeing on like Twitter and shit with the white women doing with the Clarence Thomas nigga. Even though don't nobody fuck with dude like that, but they done made him the face of that abortion shit.
Ooh,
You know what I mean?
Hey,
They made
man,
him
look
the
at this.
face.
Man, watch this. I'm gonna change my picture. Watch this, boy. I've been using this picture too. Is this picture showing?
Yeah, I can see that.
That motherfucker, that crazy, ain't it, man?
Yeah, man. I've been on that. I've been on their ass on Twitter, man. I've been on their ass.
Look, they doing that. That's how they saying right now.
Oh, they acting a fool. The white women acting a fool, not just in public, but on man, they acting a fool, my nigga. I'm telling you.
Yeah, got people with real aggressive, man. Everybody showing their true colors. You start talking about abortion and you can't, I mean, you can't kill black babies. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man.
But the fucked up thing about all this, we still got a lot of our people who still just don't want to get it. It don't matter what happened. It don't matter how many people. It don't matter what happened or how many people get hurt or whatever the case may be. It's so many of us that still just be like, you know what? You know, they riding with them. It's like, damn, when did you ain't gonna never ride for yourself? You just gonna keep like I just don't get it. Like you ain't gonna I mean, what is gonna take to get you to be like, okay, I'm gonna do this for me? They still don't get it.
It's an accountability factor, especially when it comes to the abortion, man. I don't know, man. People is crazy. They just saying they like, man, you want to tell us what to do with our bodies, and I'm seeing other people on social media like, yeah, but maybe if you just, close your legs, like you have control
It ain't
over
even
it.
that. The fact that they keep talking about somebody kind of trying to control, but they going to how you gonna go to a motherfucker about what you can do with yourself? So if you went to a motherfucker about what you can do, they can take that same thing. They gave you the permission, right? They can take it. So why would you be going to them anyway for any type of permission? So that's what they wrong at. They asking for permission. They supposed to be free according to them. What they say any other goddamn day. So it's like what you sitting down waiting on them to tell you what you can do anyway. You may do what you do. I mean, I don't support that shit personally, but
You
it
don't
is what it
support
is.
what? You don't support what? Abortion.
Yeah, me personally, I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
But whoever do, that's on them. Me, I ain't doing it.
Uh-huh.
I got a gang of kids, nigga. I'm straight. I ain't tripping on no kids like that. I mean, whoever want to do what they do, that's on them. Just don't come around here trying to teach my kids about that shit though.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
ain't with none of that. I don't allow people to come inside of our space and teach my kids outside of what I teach them. I teach them what they need to know. Fuck all the rest of that other shit.
yeah, bro. Even on a personal note, man. Happy anniversary, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
How many years you and the missus?
10.
Black love, man. Black
Yeah,
love. I wish I had a round of applause, man. Black love, man. And
yeah.
everybody
For
trying to say
sure.
black love is dead, man.
Nah,
No.
hell nah, man.
Black love ain't dead, baby. Yeah.
It's just too many weak motherfuckers ain't willing to put the time in, man. In the effort, man. That's all.
Yeah, so 10 years of marriage, man, with the missus, man. Salute to you, brother. I didn't get a chance to holler at you, but I seen you. I seen the pictures, you and the brothers and the family on social media, man. So congratulations to
Yeah.
you.
I should have sent you one out, man. I could have got you to come up there, man.
Yeah, man. I would have loved to put some clothes on and come celebrate life and black love, man.
Yeah, we had fun, but we had from the youngest all the way to the elders was up in there, man. We had a good old mixture of people in there.
Just family, man. You mean community, the tribe. You know what I'm saying? That's what it takes. The village. You feel me? It
Yeah.
takes a village, man. It takes a village.
Yeah,
Okay.
my grandmama was in there getting down, man. That's my old elder right there.
There you go.
She put me up on everything, but she was up in there getting down. She had fun. You know what she had, don't you? She had that Crown Royal, nigga.
That's my mama shit. That's what my mama used to drink. That's it shit.
That's it. That's all. She had her own, but she had her own bottle. She was
Yeah,
doing her own.
yeah. For real. She ain't got time to be trying to ask nobody, can she get a cup and I'll let man she bring her own. I love it. But yeah, man, let's play some video, man. I already dropped the link. Y'all click the link, pull up, man. Man, I want some people on the panel before I play this video. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It just ain't gonna be no fun. It's gonna be no fun if I don't have people on the panel. so we can break it down. What's up, Carter? In the building, African Goddess, Papa Cop, Robbie. The family is here, man. What y'all doing up, man? What the hell y'all doing up? I don't think y'all would be up, but thank y'all for being up and tuning in, man. Let me see. Let me see what I get. I guess I'm finna have to play this damn video. I don't want to. I don't want to play it yet. All right, Robbie said 5 minutes. Cool, Robbie. You jump on 5 minutes. We'll break it down. Man. In the meantime, y'all jump on. Look, y'all tell me what else been going on in the world, man. So we're gonna get to the action, y'all. I know, guys. We're gonna get to the action. Trust me. Trust and believe we're gonna get to the action. But yeah, man, a lot of shit going on. You got R. Kelly. Me and the brother was speaking about abortion. I just don't know. That abortion conversation don't went super duper crazy. It has. Been listening to a few reparations topics. The reparations discussions is heating up. A lot of traction. A lot of moves being made. Some more states are starting to come around, and yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. Stay tuned. It's gonna be a beautiful thing. But fuck it. I'll play this video. If I gotta play it again, I'll play it again. Let's go. Hold on. I don't think I got it ready. It ain't queued up.
Walter! Stop suffering with hot AC.
Come on, Ed.
Number one selling coldest air. Nothing
Come on.
like AC Pro.
Come on, Ed. All right, got it queued up. Hold on. Hold on. Yo, Robbie, you there?
Yo, what's up, man? Good morning, bro.
Good morning, Robbie. Ooh, boy, you was in the bed, were you?
Yeah, man. I was chilling, man, and I saw that you went live, so we gotta tap in with you.
Man, I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate it, man, Robbie. All right, let's go. I already got the video queued up. Let's go, Robbie. Got one. Got a spicy one. Let's chop it up, though. Let's get it.
Look, y'all. Every fucking day, my baby daddy come here with one fucking meal for my child. But I have 3 other kids. We have 1 kid together, but he only want to come and bring one thing to McDonald's. But what about my other kids? How come you can't feed my other kids from McDonald's though? Like that's bogus as hell. Like you're not finna sit here and make my other kids feel left out, and you're only bringing one child something to eat. Look, there you go. And I bet you he only got one thing in there. I bet you he don't even. I'm finna expose out of him so people can see how he really is. It ain't more than enough food in that bag for everybody. What's up? Because I'm finna expose you. What? Because that don't look enough for all my kids. That don't look enough for all my kids. What is that? That's just one burger? One burger, one fry?
What he like? What do you mean?
Okay, what about my other kids?
What about your other kids?
Okay, but them your kids' siblings though.
What are you talking about?
Them your kids' siblings though.
So what you?
My other kids finna be left out.
You didn't feed them?
You know I don't give my food stamps to the 7.
Lisa, how is that my problem?
But if you're trying to help out though, you're not helping out.
I'm not trying to help. I'm trying to help my son.
How are you?
I'm gonna stop it right there, Robbie. I'm gonna pause it right there, Robbie. Talk to me, man. What is the brother? Is the brother in the wrong? Is he in the right? Should he feed all of those kids?
I'm gonna say emphatically no. It's not. He's not obligated to. But if he chose out of the kindness of his heart to do so, that she should show some gratitude because the key word that she's using is baby daddy. Now, I don't know the circumstances of how he got into her life, but it seemed like she had some prior entanglements and somebody didn't decide to marry her. So now you have children, but you know, when they have multiple fathers, you don't you don't know his financial situation. Obviously, they're not married. So even from a legal standpoint, you know, that you can even have kids who live under the same roof. And I've seen step parents. That's why they say, you know, beat them like a stepchild, treat them like a stepchild.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes people don't have love, you know. So from a loving standpoint, I would say if he had a relationship with the other kids, but it seems to me like he has a tumultuous relationship with her anyways. So he probably tries to limit his contact. You know what I mean? He's like, look, I'm just here to drop off the food. I'm gonna pick up my son. He tries to it seems like he tries to protect himself from catching shrapnel from her. So he already knew when she pulled the phone out that this was already kind of premeditated.
Yeah,
They're
he
gonna
said,
do
"What you doing?" You heard him. He said, "What you
exactly.
doing?" She said, "I'm finna expose you." I was like, "Ah, here we go, here we go." When you start talking about expose, it's like, ah, yeah, she on some bullshit today. And you can tell he was kind of trying to walk past her. He was finna walk inside. Well, you know what I'm saying? He was finna
I
walk.
mean, look, I could see if she said, look at my baby daddy coming here asking for sex, but he doesn't feed his own kid and doesn't even think about my situation, my other kids, and he was borrowing money or taking from her. You know what I mean? That would be like exposure. All she's exposing is him honoring the agreement that they have set up. And he by no means is obligated to be a Christian or be Mother Teresa and, you know, give to those other kids when he financially can't or when it's not on his heart to. Me personally, I
Yeah,
can feel. I'd say like this. Maybe if she would have asked him politely, without trying to put him on camera, put him on blast, I could see him maybe doing it because he seemed like he a pretty good dude. Like he probably would do it. It's just the fact that you could tell she's an ungrateful female. She doesn't appreciate nothing, and she just the way she threw the shit at the end, it just seemed like she didn't even really appreciate the effort he was even bringing for the child they have together.
Happy your son where you're only getting care for food for just him and not the other kids, his siblings.
Listen, you had
Them are his siblings
listen,
though.
you had to
He not finna eat in front of all his other siblings and they're not eating on McDonald's.
Bring
No, why do I gotta put?
Bring him out to the car. I'll let him
No. He's not finna eat that shit at all if you can't bring enough for everybody.
Lisa, so you're telling me that I gotta bring, so when I bring my son food, I gotta bring your kids food too now?
Yes.
You sound dumb.
How is that dumb? You sound dumb. You sound dumb.
Where are they daddies at? Nobody told you to talk to them other. You had them other kids. Them your responsibility. They're not my responsibility.
Okay, but if you're gonna bring one, you need to bring it for all. How do that shit look that I'm letting one child eat McDonald's and all the rest of the kids can't eat no fucking McDonald's? You know I get food stamps on the 11th.
That ain't 3 kids that ain't mine. 3 kids that ain't mine.
Yeah, they're his siblings. You knew what you was getting into when you had a baby with me.
No, I did.
Yes, you did.
You expect me to take care of all the kids? They're not my kids.
Okay, but you still had a baby with me who have kids with other people. I still have other kids.
Why are you recording me?
Because I'm exposing. Everybody think you such a motherfucking good daddy. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're full of shit in this bullshit. You only come here with one piece of food for one child.
The child that's mine, silly.
No, that's dumb that you can't feed the other kids. Don't feed nobody at all. Then he can't take that. He can't eat it.
Maybe if you had 1 or 2, I could maybe. You got it's 3 extra kids. What the? All like going to my mother account, spending money on all those kids. Them not my kids.
Them are your kids' siblings, though. Dumb.
So that's what you gonna go with. That's the one you gonna.
Those are your fucking kids' siblings.
So that means
yeah. So don't. No, I didn't say you have to take care of them. You can bring them something to eat if you bring one something to eat.
I bring them food every other day. What do you mean?
Exactly, but you don't never bring food for the other ones. You know I get my food stamps on the 11th.
Your babies.
Okay, but I'm saying we share the same kid as well.
Absolutely. So if you want to, if you feel a way about eating, take him in the room and let him.
I'm not taking my kid in the room.
Down to the car. He ain't got to eat in front of brothers and sisters. He can come right out to the car and eat with me.
No. You know what? Fine. Give it here.
Thank you.
Give it here.
Bro,
Give it here.
Give
it here. Done. He ain't eating this. You.
Why would you just do that?
Because.
Yo. So she said, "Fuck it. No, nobody's gonna eat." So nobody's gonna eat. Ah, that's crazy, man. That is crazy. That's crazy. I just put this up here.
I mean, if this is supposed to be a representation of what women's rights are or feminism or a strong woman, there was nothing strong about that. And she doesn't seem to be accepting any responsibility for decisions that she made. She making it seem like, oops, I did it again. I have another child. What do you need to be doing?
Yeah. And they saying like she's pretty much saying shit. You can't feed one, don't feed any of them. Now let me ask you this, Robbie. Morally, is it right for him to only bring food for one child?
I'm gonna be honest with you, Rich. Even if sometimes morally I want to do more, sometimes my budget or my wallet may not allow me to do it. And sometimes I think out of pride, some men may even say, well, I'm only going to take care of mine just because they don't want to divulge all their personal financial stuff. But let's just say if he brings that child McDonald's every single day because he works in the area or he wants to provide. First off, if she's getting food stamps, she should be cooking them healthy, organic, nutritional food anyways. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? She should be budgeting her money out a little bit better because if you actually really cook, you can make food last. So God knows what she's been doing with her own money, her own resources. And two, she only did this to him because unfortunately, in this whole situation, he's probably the only good baby daddy that actually tries to
Yeah,
do something. Because I
yeah,
never heard her say like, because she should have said, "Well, do the other kids' parents, buy stuff for my child? Because if they do, then that's something I'll take into consideration, right? I'm returning the love, but don't try to put all the responsibility on me. Don't Obama me. You know what I mean? Don't
yeah,
create a mess and then be like, well, you're the new president. Deal with it. You know what I mean?
yeah. No, I feel that. I feel that. So she responded, Robbie. So let this sister give her response. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button too, family. All right, hold on.
Break up as well. Like, yeah, me and you broke up, but my kids got.
All right. Let me mute my mic. Here we go.
So the whole world is basically bashing me right now because I'm the baby mama who was upset at her baby daddy because he only decided to give his child McDonald's and not the rest of my other 3 kids. I have 4 kids. You knew the situation when you dated me. Our child is the youngest child. So keep that in mind before y'all make me the villain. That means all my other kids knew him. He was buying the McDonald's when we were together. My kids have to go through a transition of our breakup as well. Like, yeah, me and you broke up, but my kids got to feel it too. So now my kids have to see only one of their siblings get McDonald's and not the rest of them. And they know it's coming from you because, of course, like me and you used to be together. They used to see you. You used to do it for them. But now you don't want to do that for them anymore. Like, to me, that's petty. That's petty. Like, it's not fair. Like, you're not finna give one child McDonald's and not all the other kids McDonald's. Like, I'm not going. And then on top of that, you mean to tell me you can dib and dab and want to do it sometimes, but yet you can't feed all my other kids McDonald's though? That's what you mean to tell me? Like, I'm not going for that. I'm going to stand on what I said, and I don't care what everybody else have to say about it. Y'all could judge me. Oh, well, I could be the villain, but I said what I said. Like, if you can't bring everybody McDonald's, then can't nobody have McDonald's then. Period. So
Boy, we gotta choose a little bit better, man.
What I believe is, I think she did this for clout and attention, and it didn't pan out the way she thought it was. I think she thought women were going to come to her rescue and a bunch of simps were going to come to her rescue. And right now, we're kind of doing house cleaning in our
Yeah, for
community.
real. Yeah, we get no foolishness. I'm
Right.
like,
So we're
bro,
just kind of like, man, there's, right now we got serious stuff going on, and you sitting here arguing about McDonald's. McDonald's is not the healthiest food, anyways. And she said that she put it in a greater context. They used to be together, and then they had a recent breakup. She
Yeah,
seems like she could be one of them chicks that play Jedi mind tricks, you know what I mean? And try to get a dude jealous and all of that. But I don't know. It's just amazing to me, man, how people can use kids as leverage to try to hurt one another. And I wonder if
that's
she,
the thing.
yeah,
That's the thing. It's the leverages. And I know some brothers who've been victim of that, and I've been a victim of it before too, bro. Is if I don't get what I want, or if I can't get you to do what I want you to do, then I'll use your kids. You know what I mean? I'll use our baby that we have together, and that gives me a little bit more leverage. You know what I mean? Because it's always, well, and this is another thing. Let me say this, Robbie. Now you do he takes the child to the McDonald's, and then you throw it. So what if he just says fuck it? Like fuck it. Okay, cool. I just won't bring McDonald's anymore.
well, this is how you know she's full of shit because this is actually I didn't mean to curse on your algorithm, I'm sorry.
Now go
But
ahead, go
it's
ahead.
actually a racial joke that says, what can a pizza do that an N word can't? And the answer is feed a family of four. I was gonna say he would have been better off just buying a pizza, even a Little Caesars one, thin crust. You know what I mean? And be like,
Yeah,
okay, now
yeah,
what are you arguing about? You since you
yeah.
talking about I need to bring something for everybody. Okay, I got little man pizza. He can share. I mean, everybody can get a slice. If four Ninja Turtles can eat a pizza, then a hood rat can feed four kids. You dig what I'm saying?
No, I get you. I get you.
Master Splinter, he's a rat and he can feed four turtles with a pizza. So you mean a hood rat can't feed four with a pizza? Come on.
Yeah, but I think me and you saying the same thing, right? Because this is what I said at first. Like he's not obligated. Me personally, yeah, I probably would bring it. But he said he's bring food every day, so every day is not gonna
And
be as
he's done
good
it
as the day
before in the
before.
past. He's done it before in the past. So this the $1 million question that I would be asking her, Kevin Samuel style with the music playing. Why is it that no one else ever tried to marry you before now? Before you got to child number four. What is it about your personality? Maybe it's those kind of antics. She seemed like she's the type of woman that'll try to embarrass a man and challenge his authority in public. So for the men who won't roll with that program, they leave her in the streets. And there might be somebody else, you know what I mean, that get caught up into some of her physical or maybe some of her sexual skills or whatever, and they just caught up in that and they don't think about the long-term consequences of dealing with somebody that's got a personality disorder.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you're right, Robbie. Got to choose better. You have to. You have to choose better, man, because she's throwing the damn food all on the street, and then she'll probably come back and just say, "Well, I was upset. I was upset that
She
day."
looks like the type of chick that's self-destructive, that because she doesn't understand the cost of working for something and struggling for it, she'll damage your car, she'll get you locked up in jail, she'll destroy a sofa, like she'll break stuff. Not only will she break your
Yeah,
heart, but she'll
hmm
damage property. You know what
that's
I'm
a
saying?
fact. That's a fact. That's a fact, Robbie. That's what I noticed. Like you said, when she threw that shit at the end, I was like, "Oh, okay." So she'll bust my windows. I take little microaggressions like that serious, because if you'll throw that food and waste that money, then you don't care about busting my windows and making me go spend $250, $300 to replace my windows. You don't really know, like you said, damn, you was on point with that, Ravi. You don't really know the value of working hard for something. You know what I'm saying? At least let the man take the burger and fries and drink home,
Look, you
right?
know what they say being a stepfather is? It's a thankless job. But I'll go further. Being a man in America, one who actually stays and puts up with all the BS, it's very rare you get thank you. People just automatically expect you to do it. Like
Mhm.
like you're a cashier at Walmart. Like, hello, here's my groceries. Scan them. You're like, I'm not obligated to do any of this. Look, it is so easy to be irresponsible. It would be so easily for her to have to hire child support just to get $1 out of him, or to have to hunt him down and do all these other hood rat antics, quote unquote, exposing him and putting on blast for being a bad father. And that's what she highlighted. She said, everyone thinks you're a good father, so you're gonna go out of your way to try to embarrass. That's why she's not wife material, because your wife is not gonna
Mm.
publicly humiliate you.
I done seen that before too, boy. I done seen that before too. I had a person, I had a person tell me, "You think you holy, you holier than everybody because you talk to them people on the internet." I'm gonna expose you. I'm like, what the fuck are you gonna expose? Like, I'm so transparent. You can't expose me on no fucking internet, man. I don't do
Yeah,
that.
I think I would be more prone
That
to
was
disclose whatever skeletons I have so that nobody can
That's a
even
fact. That's me,
try to
Robbie.
do me like that.
That's me. That's me. And you know, you can't dox me. You can't come up with no bullshit I done. It's there. It's all there. But damn, that's a good point, boy. Destructive, self
It's
destructive.
really embarrassing. When I first seen it go viral on social media, I was like, that probably broke that man's heart as soon as she threw that soda and everything, because he's probably like, wow, man, now you're teaching the kids to not respect me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Here you go, Robbie. Let me play it. Let me go and play the rest of this video then, so we can see kind of how he finished reacting for the people who ain't seen it. Let's get to it. Let's see after I'll play it from the part where she throws the food.
Give it here.
Thank you.
Give it here.
Bro,
Give it here.
kids,
Give it here.
you so stupid.
Dumb. He ain't eating this. You.
Why would you just do that?
Because you ain't bringing up for all the other kids. You stupid. Stupid. Selfish as a. Like, you're dumb as hell. You're dumb as hell. He not finna eat that. Dumb.
Take care of him anyway.
Dumb. He not finna do that. If you can't do it for all, don't do it for none of them. Buy stupid. Thought I was finna take that down.
Why they put that at the end of the video?
Hey, but dude, I don't know if dude made a response video, but in my opinion, he has nothing to be embarrassed about.
Nothing.
He didn't do anything wrong.
And you heard her response. She was like, I'm the one that everybody's bashing right now. Like you said, that shit backfired on you, sweetie.
And she had a little grin on her face when she did it. But this is the whole point, man. You know, and all of us have family members or friends, you know, that maybe go through a struggle. But the 48 Laws of Power says avoid the unhappy and the unlucky. There's a chapter that talks about that. And they basically saying, like, some people that are always going through problems, if you study their behavior, they're usually the author of their own destruction. And it's weird because 9 times out of 10, they'll destroy the lives of other people selfishly just to keep their shenanigans going. They don't care whose life they destroy.
So what's your thing, Robbie? So we do all of this, especially me. I'll say this. I try my best to what I call keep white folks out of my business. So I try to stay away from all courtrooms and court systems and judicial systems. What do you think about that brother trying to get custody of his son? Is that what your mind would your mind kind of go there if you was in his shoes?
I think being that he knows now that she's pulling out cameras for his own protection, if he has any interactions with her, he may want to have it recorded, and he may want to find further evidence that, you know what I'm saying, that she isn't controlling her temper, she's doing whatever. I think that video alone isn't enough to say that the child's life is in danger, but
Yeah.
it is showing that, man, that's somebody that's very unstable.
Yeah, no, I get it.
And thanks to video,
Go ahead.
I was gonna, thanks to video, they've shown that Bigfoot exists, Karens exist, and women like this exist. Because you know how sometimes when we've been in some of these men discussions, we try to describe some of the horror stories, and women act like they don't have friends or know women like this.
Yeah.
See, women know how to read other women, but when they're caping under their feminist banner, even black women, they'll be like, no. They'll start making a laundry list of excuses. They'll start saying Kevin Samuels is a male chauvinist. That was why Kevin Samuels blew up. That video right there. In a nutshell. If they want to know how did Kevin Samuels go viral, women like that.
Yep. She fits the description, man. She fits the description. You know what I mean? But I mean, anything is a viable option at this point, man. For real. But hopefully they get through it, you know. That's what we hope. We hope that they
Nah, bro, there's no getting through that. You know why? Because this actually highlights a new saying that I have.
What's
and
that?
I may need to copyright it. It goes, sticks and stones may break my bones, but memes last forever. Screw that. Say no to bullying.
Ah man, I don't know, man. Like I said, when I first saw that video, my first reaction was it's controlling. She's controlling the situation. Okay, I
The only
control.
way we could be seen in public after she humiliated me like that, she would have to record a video, ghetto gagger style, and give all the proceeds from OnlyFans to me. So I
Damn.
could just hold up my fist like Hercules, like nigga, yeah, nigga, I got this bitch well trained. In case y'all forgot, you know what I mean? And I'd be like, now go pick me up some McDonald's right when you done. That's the only way. That's the only way he could redeem himself. Anything short of that, bro, you're looking like a simp 1000 going back to her.
Yeah, my thing is you can't go back. That's over with. That's over with, man. Get your son, you know, get your maybe try to get your son in the car with you and go to McDonald's. You know what I mean?
And why she bring up her food stamps like McDonald's accepts food stamps? Does fast food restaurants accept food stamps? Because if they do, that really makes her look suspect.
Nah, they don't. They don't. I'll ask you this, because I was saying this. This was another viable option. Okay, if you're struggling, let me get my son. If you're having trouble feeding these kids, and one of these kids is my son, if you're having trouble, just let me get my son until you get your food stamps or until you get on your feet. It's not hard. I can do it. I can take one of these kids off your hands. No problem. No problem, right? If you got 4 kids, now you only have to worry about 3 until you get on your feet. Because I can take one for sure. For sure.
No, I agree with you saying there, but here's the deeper thing. The reason why he wouldn't do that, she's trying to paint him as a villain, but then she later on exposes that when they were together and closer, he did things for the kids. So you know he has a relationship with them.
Mm-hmm.
So he won't want to cause her harm because he's like, man, I don't want the kids to end up in the system. You know what I mean? Because she's being foul. So he's actually really trying to cover for her. But she's sitting here publicly putting herself on blast. You never know. Child Protective Services may come and pay her a visit just from her buffoonery.
I agree. I don't think this brother has a. I don't think. Let me see. I'm trying to see. I wonder did this brother have a
They
response?
blurred his face out, right? So that was a saving grace for him.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Let me see. Y'all be patient. Y'all hit that like button real quick. Now I see everybody comment on it, but I don't think he's responded. Now everybody talking about this shit on the internet. All right, cool. Cool. Let me see something.
Larry wrong for this. He wrong.
Hold on. This is a crazy video. Because I think this is what Lady Spade was talking about. Let me play this video. This is what Lady Spade was talking about when shit. See, shit like this will happen. All right, let me share my screen real quick. Let me share my screen really quick.
Larry wrong for this. He wrong. My biggest fear was having an ugly baby. Now look. Look what the fuck I got. Look at him. He is so funny looking. He got all this hair though.
I can't watch no more of that. But that is kind of what Lady Spade was speaking to in the comments. You feel me? Like,
Look, it's attention. Like, in other words, it seems like people will do anything for attention. Black folks we go for cheap for attention. We'll go to the negative because we know it'll go viral, but it go viral for all the wrong reasons. Now that child has to deal with trauma almost like Kim Kardashian's kids because they're gonna be like, Mama, you called me ugly in front of the whole world. It wasn't a white man who did it. It wasn't white supremacy who did it, at least directly. It was you because you either had a problem with my dad or you're not going to, you know what I mean? However you feel about my father is how you feel about me. So now you're going to mistreat me. That's, yeah, bro.
And that's what it is. I mean, that's both of them. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's really both of them videos
And you know what's tripped out? Sons usually look like their mothers. So if she say he funny looking, that means she funny. Self-hatred like a mom.
yeah. She wasn't the, she wasn't the cutest one at the beauty pageant. I'll tell you that. But man, but like you were saying though, Robbie, it translates, right? You can have a certain feeling or a certain hatred towards the father to where you start mistreating the children. You know what I mean? Like even in the
You know
McDonald's
why? You know
video,
why that is?
why
Because
is
the
that?
number one reason for divorce and the number one reason why people have fallen out in business and everything else, even when we talk about these political issues, when you get down to the square root, it's all about money. The more money people have, the more comfortable they feel, the more positive they're going to think about the person who's helping to, finance their life or subsidize their life. If she knows that dude got money, but he's only breaking her off chump change, or he's not spending any money on her
Uh-huh.
to benefit her the way she feels like she should be compensated, of course there's going to be that bitterness because it's a struggle with that child. It's a struggle with that responsibility, and that goes into the Roe v. Wade thing, right? Like they say, should women have children that they don't want? I just think, like Professor Black Truth says, like you should ask yourself why you would even want to kill a baby in the first place. Like there's so many preventative measures people can take nowadays, man. I'm not saying accidents can't happen. I'm not saying that there aren't one-offs like a rape or something. But just keeping it a buck, I feel like there's a lot of people who were misusing that option as like a last resort birth control. Kind of like, oops, almost like wearing a diaper. You know what I mean? If you're too lazy to have your dude wear a condom or do something else and you have to wait, you know what I'm saying, till that happens, and then you rationalize it in your mind, in my opinion, that's just waiting a little bit too long. I mean, if
Mm,
you need longer than 15 weeks to decide whether you want to keep a life, that's crazy to me, man. I don't know.
I say go to the basics, man. You gotta, and that's where the Israelites got it right. Look at sex is marriage. If sex is marriage, you'll be a little bit more, you'll choose wisely. I'll say that. You choose wisely. If you look, okay, if I lay down with this woman, I have to marry this woman. It'll change your outlook. It'll change your outlook on it, man. But we're just reckless, man.
You know what I think? I think some people think love, meaning how you treat somebody, that's going to change how somebody behaves. Then the second thing, sometimes women and men can be guilty of this. They think, well, man, if we have a child, things are going to change, or that person's going to become a better person, or she's going to become more responsible. And in some cases, it does. But it's like if somebody really doesn't love you or they're not ready for that, it doesn't matter, if you
How
bring
many?
all that to the table or how you treat somebody.
I agree. I agree. You can't. You're not gonna be able to have a baby and change your relationship. You're not gonna be able to buy a house. You know what I'm saying? People do that shit. Some people get married, right? Some people say, "Oh man, me and my girl is rocky right now. We're having a lot of
Hey,
disagreements.
that was
So
me,
I'm
bro.
gonna
I think I
propose."
did everything right, in terms of what people would say is the traditional thing. But one thing you don't have control over is somebody else's mindset and their ambition. Some people have hidden ambition, like, especially like I want to say like childhood trauma and all that is deep.
Yeah.
Some people have unresolved emotional issues.
Yep. 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 I even say some of them, a lot of them, no fathers. I find that in some of my relationship. I'm like, okay, I'm with this girl. She don't. Her father really wasn't around, so it's like she's missing that in a way, but then don't want everything it takes. I mean, everything that comes with being a man. You see what I'm saying? It's like sometimes a man is going to get stern with you and let you know we're not doing that. And some women, they
I
didn't
think
have that. They didn't have that in their homes
I,
growing
I,
up, so
I
that's
think it's
foreign
the
to them.
poison. that they inherit from their mothers,
Yeah.
either telling them verbally or displaying with dysfunction. Like, see, I don't need a man. And they all lie to each other and make it seem like they're fine without a man until they get in their old age and they need help. And then they want their adult sons or their adult children to take care of them. And
Yeah.
you're like, Mama, you don't have plenty of opportunities. You know, there was the good dude, you know what I'm saying, who worked at the hospital that liked you, but you thought he was too lame and corny and boring. So you were dating losers. You know what I mean? Or dudes who really weren't even going checking for you like that. Again, the Kevin Samuels effect. There's these women that feel like I deserve a high value man. So they wait, you know what I'm saying, until they old as mom raw. And they be like, you know what? I think I'm settle for a dude that work at Target. The dude at Target don't want you now. Not for anything other than a good time. I don't think women understand the concept of pump and dump, Rich. They must think pump and dump is like a fantasy. We know what pump and dump is. And that's why if you have any women in your life, especially your daughter, you're going to make sure you school her to some basic level of psychology and ism and understand that everybody's, what is it, incentive for wanting to get to know you or talk to you can be diametrically different to whatever Disney fantasy you have in your mind.
Yes. Yes. I agree. The damn, Robbie, I forgot my point. But you was okay, so you were saying pump and dump, and fuck, I forgot my point. What I was saying
It's my
about
bad. You were basically talking about, um, I think you were talking about women basically not submitting to a man and them dealing with trauma from their own past. You know what I mean? And not really like they may want to be in a relationship with a man and submit, but their mindset doesn't allow them to.
nuh-uh. They don't know how. Yeah, they don't know how. There you go, Carter. Come through, Carter. But yeah, they don't know how. And damn, I know we keep saying Kevin Samuels, but Kevin Samuels used to ask a good question. He used to say, "Are you marriage material?" And then when the girl says yes, he would say, "How do you know?" You see what I'm saying? Like, how do you know?
Right, because what he wanted to do was to get an idea of how far off their fantasy was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It'd be like me as a dude, if I know I'm out of shape and I'm not disciplined and I'm not eating, you know, my meal preps and exercising and trying to improve myself, and you feel like, man, I done only been to the gym for 1 month. I done lost 10 pounds. Shoot, I think I deserve Megan Good or, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Beyonce or somebody
Yeah.
because I'm trying. It's like, bro, sometimes we got to recognize when somebody's out of our league, and that's not a self-esteem issue. I just think that's just realistic. Like if I play the lottery and I don't hit the lottery, I'm not one of them people inclined to go buy 20 more tickets because I lost, or to go to the slot machines and be like, oh man, all I got to do is just put up the mortgage and we gonna hit the big time. Like, nah, since once I lose that first $500 or $600, I'm like, man, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I see the pattern. I had a little bit of fun, but this is not designed for me to win.
Yeah. I hear you. Carter, hit that link, brother. I just dropped it. I just dropped it. I just dropped the link, man. Let me see. I thought I had something.
And Born, surprisingly, from what I gather from the black community, a
Uh-huh.
lot of women don't really support Roe v. Wade. So that's what I mean. Like sometimes it's a fun house mirror. They put women like that woman to be the spokesperson for all women. In reality, the regular everyday day-to-day woman would probably like, you know what? The only reason why I got an abortion in the past is because my dude put me up to it. Because other than that, I would have kept the child. Because usually, women used to kind of try to trap a dude with a baby back in the day. Unless it's changed now, there
And
might
a
be
lot of
somebody
them
that wants.
still want it, right? Yeah, I mean, a lot of like
Yeah.
you said, you saying the right thing, Robbie. I mean, think about it, man. That's the goal of a woman, right? Get married, have children. You see what I'm saying, Robbie? So women want these babies, man. They do. Women really want these babies. Like you said, sometimes they get put up to it by the man. Sometimes they get put up to it by their parents. Society will tell a woman that she's not ready. You know what I mean? Society says, "Hey, you're not ready for this." And now we have this new phenomenon where people are getting abortions, and choosing to not have children to focus on their career. Some people are just like, yeah, I'm not really doing this child thing. You know, I have to focus on my career first. And that kind of works like you were saying too, Robert. You focus on your career. You get out of college, get into your career around 24, 25, start making the most money you've ever made in your career around 28, 29, 30. And then around 33, 34, 35, you're looking around like, okay, now I'm ready to get a husband, children, a family. And it's like, oh,
But
mommy,
see,
you
now
running
that
out of
brings
time,
up a
mommy.
very good point. And I would like to ask you a question.
Go ahead, Robbie. I'm gonna
What
mute
do
up.
you think for the average American, right, is a decent amount of money to take care of family? For somebody middle class. I ain't talking about high value man, whatever. Just for the average listener. I know for different people, different strokes, different folks, but just in your opinion, what do you think? I'm talking about after taxes, after all health benefits and all that stuff, and taxes are deducted, what they their take home for the month. How much do you think a person needs just to bring something to the table? They ain't even got to cover it all. Just be able to say, okay, this is what I got. Like, how much do you think the average person who works a job is realistically bringing home in their 30s, say?
In their 30s. So we
Yeah.
know the average is around 45, close to 50. I would put it at around 55, maybe $60,000 a year, if I'm honest.
If
Majority of people, you feel me? Well, we know that, like I said, the majority is black men. Then you got to put the women in there. So I don't know.
he said his browser had him blocked, I think he has to
Yeah,
go to his settings and change something. You know what I mean? To allow the link to work, probably. What I was gonna
are you
say was,
using Chrome or Safari?
yeah,
Kind of depends on the browser
I'm
too.
using my phone. I'm using my phone, so maybe you may want to try using his phone. But I was gonna say this. Do you think $3,000? Look, how many people do you think make $3,000 a month after taxes? I'm more inclined to think a lot of people make closer to 2,500 to
Yeah,
2,800.
that's what I say. That's what I say. I
You know
say
what I mean? So I don't know why everybody act like they pinky fingers out and they just
you got to think
so constrained.
2,500 is gonna be close around to your $20 an hour range, Robbie. You know what I mean?
Not even, because I can tell you right now, some people I know that make $20 an hour, and but again, you got to remember taxes. After taxes hit them, bro, they're probably making like 2,000 a month after taxes and all their benefit adjustment, maybe 2,200, maybe. You know what I mean? Just like we take that 2,500 or 3,000 for granted, but I don't think everybody's getting it like we think, let alone 5,000.
Hold
Now,
on.
white folks might be getting 4 or
40,
5,000 a month.
40. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Not even that really, because that'll be $800 a week before taxes, which really breaks down to like seven. Let's say 700. What did I say that was? That's 700 a week. What times that by four?
28.
28 times that by 12 months. No, that's not right, is it?
What number did you get? Like
I
30
got
something
30,
thousand?
33, yeah.
Because
33.
we got to understand, if somebody's take home pay is 40,000, I mean, their gross is 40,000, their take home might really be 30. You know what I mean? And vice
Yeah,
versa. If they say, "Oh, I make 50,000," they may take 30 something thousand. You know what I'm trying to say?
yeah,
Sometimes that's the reality of it.
yeah. $700 or 28. We were saying 2,800 a month times 12 months. Yeah, it's like 32,000. So yeah, man, it's gonna be, yeah, that's little. That's low.
But you
That's
know
low.
what? If that's what the average dude is bringing home, then what I'm saying is, why do some of these women have unrealistic expectation? It's not that the dude isn't applying himself; he's just average. What's wrong with average? Is average good enough, or average means you're a deadbeat and you need to do better?
Yeah, some people think average isn't good enough. You know what I mean? People think, and then the social media component doesn't make it any better. For real. A person told me a long time ago, bro, about Facebook. He was like, yo, Facebook has brainwashed my girl. And it was so early in Facebook. I'm like, nah, bro, no, no, no. He's like, for real. For real. I always tell a story. He called it the blue button because the icon is blue on your phone. So you grab your phone, hit the blue button, and then go into a fucking fantasy land where everybody's happy and smiling and balling and rich. Nobody's struggling on social media. You see what I'm saying? You'll occasionally get somebody say, hey, I'm sick, or my mom or dad just passed. But for the most part, nobody's struggling on social media. So that component can make certain people not say average. I don't want to do
Well,
average.
bro, see, that's why I was waiting for you to get to a certain point. I was
Yeah.
going to chime in and say, dude, that is exactly why when I look around, whether I'm in Atlanta, Texas, anywhere, and I just do simple math, man, people must be living off credit cards, bro. They must be leasing cars, leasing houses. They must be living like these rappers because everybody makes it look like they're doing well, and they're
Right.
not gonna make it seem like they have tight months. They got designer everything. I'm just wondering, like, what are those credit card balances? And number two, what is that car note like? Are they renting? Are they leasing? The only people I know that really, really are doing it are people who went to school for a long time or people who supplement their income. They hustle on the side or whatever. Okay. So they got their legitimate gig and then they got underground gigs. Of course, when they want to glow up on you, they can glow up on you. But beyond that, um, everybody makes it seem like they're really getting it, bro. That's what it make me feel like I ain't shit. Cause I keep it real.
Man, I got a homeboy who went to like what we call tote your note car lot, right? You just pay it monthly, little car lot. Man, that man is paying $800 a month for a car. To me, that's crazy. That's crazy to me, Robbie. But he pays it. Looks good. Car looks good. Doesn't run real good, but it runs. But it looks good. I'm just
Is
like,
it a
man,
luxury car or just a regular car?
like a regular car, not just luxury like that. It's more of a muscle car, Robbie. You know what I mean? It's more of a muscle car. So when you get loud and you're loud with the exhaust system on it and shit. So sounds good when you ride down the street, and it looks good when you pull up. But it's just like, bro, like, can you really afford that? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to, I can't call nobody's pockets, but it's just like, man, I think you take that 800, stack that for 3 months. You know what I'm saying? Take that 24
Bro,
down. Take that
I had a
24
car note
to
of
a
like
dealership. Good, good. What you
I
say?
had a, I had a car note of 750 when I was married previously, but it was for SUV. But I'll never do it again
You
unless it's
pay how
something that I
much?
want for myself.
7?
It was like 750, 775, and it was something my ex-wife wanted. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I ended up getting that bad boy repossessed once we went through our divorce. You dig? So
Yeah.
yeah, and I mean I had been paying on it for a good while, like 3 years. I probably had like another year and a half left, and all that. Again, she started acting like the chick we seen on the video. Like women, some kind of way be thinking that's being strong and reclaiming, you know what I'm saying? Some
Your
kind of lost.
femininity, your womanhood.
Yeah, like, no, man, that's being annoying.
Yeah, man. Damn, 750. I don't know about that. I try to set my limit at like 4. 4 is pushing it to be. I really want it closer to 3, but I can just scrape up 4. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't
Now
tried to
you're
get.
right, bro. I put that in a house or a business like what you got. See, you're doing the smart thing. You got a restaurant. You see, you know what I mean? That justifies the expenses. At least you got something that can turn into like a legacy building profit machine versus something that depreciates and just makes somebody feel good for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. That's it. I used to drive trap cars, bro. I used to drive crackhead cars, bro. I used to get cars from crackheads I used to borrow cars from crackheads. So a car I just need to get from A to point A to point B. That's it. That's how I look at a car. I can't spend a whole bunch of money on a car, but some people do, and they want, and that is too. Like I said, everybody's balling, nobody's struggling. So yeah, I'll pay this high ass price to ball.
We're the only people. I mean, all Americans are guilty of it, but I can at least say people from my generation. The more they spent, people took that as a badge of honor, even if they were struggling. Like it made them feel like, oh, I'm doing it. Man, do you know how much this costs? Do you know how much this costs? Instead of how much I saved. You know what I'm saying? You can have a white dude wearing some Walmart shoes that be worth a couple of million.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the golf course and flex on you.
That's a fact. That's a fact. They invest in their homes. White people invest in their homes and their land and property and shit like that. And they're not investing really in cars and clothes. That's some shit we do.
And I want to apologize to you, bro, for cutting you off earlier or interjecting. It's just I feel you on this. Like I'm used to some other people being on the panel,
Yeah.
and you just say so much profound stuff that it triggers my mind that I almost am just kind of like an ad lib. So just ignore me. You know what I mean? I'm almost like saying, "Amen, preach." You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you good. You good, Robbie. You good, brother. I'm happy you came through it and chopped it up with me, man. I had to make sure I get on here and talk about this shit, man. It's crazy. Like I said, it went crazy. It went crazy. I put up a little meme and it went crazy. But and we're speaking about the girl on the video like exposed herself, and she did. Because when I put up the meme, I probably got like 35 comments, and it was really only it was I say two. I say two. Cause what it was probably three. Let me give them three because I of course I got my Black Power people that's like, come on, boy, what do you mean you're not gonna feed black children? It's like, well, I mean, you know I would, but
Now let's keep.
only one girl that was like, no. She got in my comments and was like, no, you had a baby with that woman, knowing she already had kids. You buy all them kids food. Like a real man buys all them children McDonald's. That's what
Now
she
let's
got.
be honest.
Yeah.
And this is sadly not to shit on that brother. I think he handled himself with integrity. But let's be honest. She wouldn't even dream of playing none of those games with a dude that she know really would smack her and hit her, whether
Oh,
she was on camera or not. So she picked her target. She knew the dude was a decent guy and he wasn't going to turn up on her. If she knew she was with a dude that would, you know what I'm saying, smack the phone out of her out of her hand and slap the taste out of her mouth, she wouldn't even dream of doing that.
I don't know. Maybe not, Robbie. I don't know, man. Some people are habitual line crossers. For real. For real. That's what I know. Some people they push the line, and then they stick their toe over the line, and then next thing you know, they got their whole body over the line, man. Some people cross the line, man. But I mean, maybe you're right. But
Nah, bro. Look, trust me, and I'm talking about from women in my family that dealt with domestic issues, and I found out about it, and you could see the PTSD and what they went through. Women know, bro. Women know who to try and who not. There's some dudes out here, bro. Trust me, if they've been in and out of prison and they just give 0 Fs, they ain't scared of your daddy, they ain't scared of your brother, they ain't scared, vice versa. They'll call niggas up. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a Mexican standoff. They come over here, you know what I mean? So, and that's what I'm saying. I guarantee you, some of them other kids' father is probably crazy as cat shit. And that's why she don't do them like that. She did it to the dude who came in the end and actually probably tried to treat her like a wife, but she couldn't, respect him. So he left her for the streets.
yeah, he did, man. His brother got out of there. Damn, man. My bad, y'all. I'm sitting here trying to order some damn food, man. I got hungry. It's late as shit, and I'm hungry. It's hungry. So what's
Man, I just killed some watermelon.
wow, boy. Boy, my picture, man. I gotta put the word up for rap. My picture, man. With the N word up for Robbie, man. Gotta
Yo,
put the N
if I
word
would
up.
have had chicken to go along with it, I would. Like you say, it's late. I just went to the refrigerator, made me a bowl, and I'm sitting here talking to my brother. We chopping it up, and you know what? That watermelon was so good, I'd eat it in front of white people with a Bill Cosby smile. You know.
Yeah, this how we was doing on the plantation, Robbie. Yeah, I'm saying late night, late night. Eat some watermelon, man.
Yo, they tried to do Bill Cosby like they did R. Kelly. And
Uh-oh.
to be truth be told, as much as people can say what they want to say about R. Kelly, I don't think he deserved 30 years, and vice versa. I think some of them girls' parents should be held accountable and charged.
Uh-uh.
But they said the thing of it is, they said he didn't get locked up for no child molestation stuff. It was some other bogus like RICO stuff. They like technical stuff they threw in there. You know what I mean? Like it really
Yeah,
didn't
that's
have
what,
nothing to do with no
that's what
sexual.
courts do. That's what courts do, Robbie. They're gonna get you to, and then see. I don't know. See, he went to trial. Did R. Kelly went to trial, didn't he? Or did he? He didn't plead. Did he plead? Did he take a plea? I don't know. R. Kelly probably went to trial. He that rich.
Yeah, nah, he didn't take a plea. If he would have took a plea, then he wouldn't have got a Buck
30.
Rogers number.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so yeah, he went to trial. But that's how they do you, man. They put all those charges on you to where if you take a plea, then they'll chop off over half of those charges. But when you fight,
I think he beat one of the trials like a couple of years ago, remember? So then they went and tried him in a different state. Like they were after this man, bro.
yep. That's
That's
exactly what
probably why he didn't take the plea. He's like, man, I've already done beat these bogus charges before. There's no way they're gonna give me 30.
you're
And then
right.
he ended up looking like Brittany Griner, you know what I'm saying? Eyes bucking. Like, oh shit.
Damn, what's going on with that story? I don't even think I ever covered that, man. Let me cover that just in case.
Bro, you should look at a video of her on YouTube. They got her walking around in the courtroom looking like
I
Chewbacca.
seen it, bro.
She looks like Chewbacca, bro. Lost.
Man, that is crazy, ain't it, man? I seen it,
Literally,
bro.
they look like they're taking her to a slave auction.
I seen it. I seen that video today because the people are so short and she's so tall. It looks crazy. I seen it. Man, let's see what's going on with the business.
Bro, I think a bitch that big, I'm sorry, I'm cussing out. A woman that big, you might have to stand up on a stool to hit that. You dig what?
Man, this video gonna probably get a strike, man. I play some of this shit, man. Oh, I see that video too that you talking about. Let me see if I can.
Don't play the audio, just play the video. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, don't play the video, just play the audio. You said it wrong. It's the other way, right?
Yeah, maybe. I've known some people to play a video and just mute it, but now you know better than me. You're more of a YouTube person than I am. Don't let me get you a strike.
I'm a big YouTuber. No, bullshit. Hold on, man.
You're a big YouTuber minus the Bambata.
Yeah, that's why I fuck with Robbie. Robbie be on top of everything, Robbie. For real. Man, I want to see somewhere I can where they would tell the entire story. All right, so we can get it from the beginning. But all
You
these
talking about Brittany Griner? I'm thinking RT News. The RT News, because that's the Russian news network.
RT News gonna strike my shit. Let me see though. Hold on. I gotta take a chance. Hold on. I'm gonna take a chance, guys. Y'all bear with me. Bear with me. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all bear with me though. Talk about Brittany Griner. That is kind of crazy. Crazy. But Dublin in the building. What up, Dubs? Let me see.
I got a question for you, Born. Do you think if it would have been a high-profile NBA player, that the league would have went out of their way to get that person out? You feel like it's one of them situations since she's a woman and it's WNBA, they take it less important?
Yeah, I think America would have more pep in their step, right? America would work a little harder to negotiate. But let me set the table for the people, Robbie. All right, so me and Robbie are talking about Brittany Griner. Brittany Griner is a female professional basketball player, and she's arrested. She was arrested. What, Robbie? 4 months ago, 3 months ago, a couple months ago. She was arrested in Russia a couple months ago. How long, Robbie? Do you know?
I want to say it was about 3 months ago, 2 to 3 months ago, I believe.
2 to 3 months ago, she was arrested at a Russian airport in Russia because she had a weed pen, a vape
Look,
pen.
I remember she got arrested right before they invaded Ukraine.
Yeah, yeah. So she was arrested in Russia at the airport with a vape pen that had weed, marijuana. So they found that pen and they arrested her and charged her with um, attempting to smuggle drugs into the country, some crazy shit. Remember, she didn't have like a bag of weed. You know what I'm saying? Like she didn't have big bags of weed on her. She had like one or two little pens. You know what I mean? So they arrested her, and like Robbie said, that was a few months ago before Russia invaded Ukraine, and now they're pretty much holding her. Russia and America got their shit going on, so they're kind of holding her like as a pawn or as leverage, and they're about to put her on trial. Russia is one of them places where drugs is a big no. So they're trying to give her a lot of time. I don't know exactly how much jail time they're trying to give her, but I think I set the table enough. Let's pick up from there. Let's pick up from there and see what this is talking about. Yeah, let's pick up from there. But yeah, that's what's going on right now with Brittany Griner.
It is what it is. But
Sorry, sister, but we ain't gonna listen to that one. Hold on. Fuck it, man. I may just have to play a news. If they tell me to take this down, I just take it down. I'll figure it out. Let me play a news clip though. News clips are hit or miss. Not a news clip though. News clips are hit or miss. Let's see what this says.
To the great indoors, where there's 10 new games and 7 new menu items at Dave & Buster's.
Y'all hit that like button, man. Let me share my screen. Y'all hit the like button. Hold on, I'm gonna rewind it, guys. Hold on.
Make an appearance in a Russian court. If you don't know it yet, we do have WNBA star Brittany Griner, who is set to make an appearance in a Russian court tomorrow. So this is again ahead of her trial. And Griner was taken into custody. She was detained back in February on drug charges. There's been a lot of people fighting for her to be released, as it's now been more than 130 days. Here to speak a little bit more about it is Aaron Solomon. He is joining us here on Live Now from Fox. Aaron, I know you're going to help give us some legal analysis into what exactly to expect, especially as the Russian courts, well, they don't operate quite like they do here in the United States. What can we expect to see happening inside of that courtroom tomorrow?
It's going to be totally foreign for us in North America to watch what's happening in this Moscow court. Because unlike in the United States, where our court system is supposed to be about justice, what happens in a criminal trial in Russia is essentially it's the judge reciting a bunch of facts to get them into the record. In fact, the judge is going to do more work than the prosecution over the next few days in essentially reciting these facts to have them become part of the record. And the end result, I can tell you right now, not because I have some kind of legal crystal ball, It's because 99% of defendants in Russian criminal trials are guilty. The other 1% gets retried, and 99% of those are guilty. The end result will absolutely.
Gosh, Robbie. Gosh, Robbie. 99% of defendants.
I
They
think
go
it
to
was a
court.
setup, to be honest. The reason why I say that, bro, did she bring drug paraphernalia into the country? Probably not. So that means somebody within the country had to give it to her.
Well, she's
Either
at the
they gave it to
airport.
her.
Hold on, Robbie. She was at the airport. So
Yeah,
did
but
we?
she was leaving. She was leaving Russia.
Oh,
She wasn't
oh,
entering
oh,
Russia. See?
oh.
Because she went over there to play basketball.
Yeah.
She was leaving before the war kicked off. Now, that's what I believe. Either A, Russia could have believed that she was over here as a spy, or B, just as a bargaining chip. Somebody planted something in her luggage or set her up, made her feel like, oh man, you know what? Having cannabis oil here
Your
is no
mic,
big
your
deal.
mic, your mic, Robbie. Your
Oh,
microphone
they
going.
probably told her having cannabis oil here is either no big deal or somebody planted it on her. One of the two.
Wow, I didn't know that. I thought she was just arriving in Russia to play basketball, but it makes sense. If they was about to invade another country, they're gonna let the Americans get out of there. You know what I mean? The Americans that they pay a lot of money for. I don't know. It's a lot of conversations, Robbie. I don't want to get into the sports conversation, but why do them women have to go over there and play basketball anyway? Really? But I'll answer the question you asked earlier, right? So you asked if this was a LeBron James type NBA player, because that's kind of what she is when it comes to women's basketball. Not LeBron James, but she's a superstar. Not just a star, but a superstar when it comes to women's basketball. Like any kid that watches women's basketball knows her name. You know what I mean? So she's big like that. And I think if she was a man, America would go get her. Now, I don't think they're gonna say it on this. But Russia told America, listen, we will send her back home. Let's switch. Let's do a prisoner swap, right? So we'll give you her, and you guys give us this arms dealer that America has in jail. That's from Russia. A Russian arms dealer is locked up in America, and Russia wants him back for her in exchange for her. So if this was a man, I think that prisoner swap would have happened. What do you think about that, Robbie? Or did you even hear it? Did you even hear
No, I
about?
heard you. I heard it. I totally agree with you.
Yeah. Uh-huh. So America, Russia is saying, hey, play ball, America. You wanna come and get her. So people are on the ground doing a free Britney, a free Britney campaign. And we'll see, man. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna play a little bit of this because this is interesting. I did not know that 99% of the people who go to trial are found guilty in Russia. I didn't know that. That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy, Robbie. Can you imagine that, Robbie? You just cancel it, right? If you go into court, can you imagine if America did that? I'm sure a lot of people. I'm sure those numbers are crazy in America, but 99%. 99% is wild. That is a wild number, man.
Yeah, because they got a police state there.
You said what, Robbie? Your microphone, brother.
I said I think Russia has a police state. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I wonder how black people are treated in Russia.
Absolutely be Brittany Griner being found guilty of all of the charges.
Right. You know, one of the things that a lot of people wanted to know was what kind of evidence may be presented, but that too, there could only be one piece of evidence, and that could be the one that they need, that she did indeed bring this oil into the country where it's illegal to have.
Whether or not she did, they have pictures from the airport where she was stopped and detained. Supposedly, the drug dog in Moscow's main international airport smelled something in her suitcase. That in itself is going to be submitted into evidence. If this were in the United States, the defense would have an opportunity to argue against the sufficiency and essentially the veracity of that evidence. And that's not what happens in Russia. Just those pictures themselves are going to be seen as being dispositive by a Russian court of Griner's guilt.
So when we're thinking about the way that their court operates, as you said, it more so is the judge kind of the one who may be asking some questions. They also, when I was reading about it, they can also decide to take a long period of pause time if they're waiting for other evidence maybe to come in. So let's just kind of go into what should her defense team be doing for Brittany during this time?
Her defense team is going to be very limited procedurally in what they can do. They can try to ensure that her rights under Russian laws are being adhered to, but you've got to remember something very visceral that we don't think of in the United States about this case. She's not going to be sitting next to her lawyers in a bench. Almost certainly, she's going to be in the same position most defendants are in a Russian courtroom, which is she's going to be in a steel cage in the courtroom as all of this is going on. It would blow most of our viewers' minds if they understood the condition of defendants in a Russian criminal trial.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Gotta see if Brittany gonna come home, man. But this guy right here is saying it's not looking good for her. It's not looking good at all, man. Like Robbie said, this is a police state. A police state will
Look, she from her demeanor, you can tell she looks depressed, defeated, and like almost kind of like, man, what the hell I get myself into?
Yeah, right, Robbie. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Robbie? You look up and you like, yo, I'm locked up in Russia right now. Like, I can't believe it.
Nigga, if I was locked up in Russia, the first thing I would do is look for your channel. I'd be like, I know this brother is gonna make a video about me.
She ain't got no phone. She don't have a phone. Watch this. Hold on. No, she don't have a phone. Let's play. Okay, guys. So y'all seen let's see if I can find a picture of her. All right. This picture that Robbie was talking about. All right, so this is a blurry picture, but this is a picture of Brittany right here. Now, y'all know it's America, y'all. So I'm gonna play a video of Brittany's wife. So I'm gonna play a video of Brittany's wife.
Did you see her picture after they told her she was gonna do 6 more months before trial?
Oh no, that's the video I want to play. Yeah. You're right. Let's do that one first. Let's do that one. Let's do the updated footage that I saw today. Yeah. That's the one I want to see today. It looks crazy, dude. This is it.
Dogs are amazing.
Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man.
So get Capstar.
Make sure
to
y'all
start
hit
killing
that
fleas
like
in just 30 minutes.
button.
Kill fleas fast with Capstar.
New this morning, WNBA.
All right, hold on. Let me mute my mic so it don't be an echo. I'll answer this for you, Reggie. Hold on, before I play that. But Reggie, she's in Russia. She's a professional basketball player. So she was playing professional basketball in Russia. So what a lot of the ladies do, the American professional basketball players, they'll play here. You know what I'm saying? They'll play here in America for their season. And then in the off season, to make more money, they'll go to other countries and play. Mostly European countries. Shit like that. Russia. All right, but here we go.
This morning, WNBA star and Texas native Brittany Griner appears in a Russian courtroom. Her teammates, friends, family, and country are still fighting for her freedom. Our Tiffany Liu joins us live. And Tiffany, you have a look at actually what happened today and where we do stand on this case at this point.
Yeah, absolutely, Cleo. You know, the hearing happened behind closed doors this morning in Russia, and still Brittany Griner remains locked up overseas. The WNBA star has been detained since February, less than a week before Russia invaded Ukraine. She's facing drug charges after cartridges with cannabis oil were found in her luggage at an airport near Moscow. Now, today, Griner was escorted in handcuffs, surrounded by guards as she walked into court. On multiple occasions, Russia has extended her pretrial detention, and the United States has already deemed her as wrongfully detained, which allows the U.S. to negotiate for her release. Griner's family, supporters, and dozens of organizations are calling on President Biden to strike a deal. They are begging him to bring Griner home safely. There is another hearing set for Griner this Friday, July 1st. If convicted, Griner could face 10 years in a Russian prison. Cleo.
So there it is, man. She could face 10 years if she's convicted. And they said, and the other guy said, the conviction rate in Russia is 99%. The other 1% gets another trial, and in that trial, they're convicted 99% of the time. What the fuck? So, man, I don't know. Free Britney. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say, guys. Free Britney. Hopefully she comes home. Like I said, it's not looking good for her. So man, I don't know. So America got to play ball. What are you saying, Robbie? America should play ball. Get her out.
If I'm being completely honest, I think Trump would get her out, or Biden won't.
Here you go, man. Here you go. Here you go, man. Republican Robbie. Robbie.
And I'm not even being a Republican. I'm saying he has enough sense to know how to play politics to pander to try to get black people, you know what I mean, on his side, or at least take credit for it.
I hear you. Republican Robbie strikes again. Is vapor legal? No, it's not. No, it was not. It's not legal. Not legal in Russia, and it carries a 10-year sentence. So, yeah. We can say it's draconian laws, but it's the laws, right? That's the thing. Did she break the law? And I'm not even trying to, I don't know.
Bro, right. I wouldn't even be dreaming of doing anything remotely illegal in another country.
Hold on, right?
Russia or Saudi Arabia.
Right? That's what I'm saying. They was talking about other people, like rappers and shit done got hemmed up, man. You go to Saudi Arabia playing, man. A lot of black people done got hemmed up in Saudi Arabia, man. Trying to smoke and do all that shit. The countries don't play that shit, man. The countries don't play.
They say
in the UK, guess what the UK will do? The UK will just ban you and just say you can't even come over here. Before you even try to come over here with that bullshit, the UK will ban you. The UK known for just banning.
They try to say she was an all lives matter person and kind of didn't support social issues. So now, you know what I'm saying? You don't even have the white LGBTQ community even.
Not over here. Yeah, we don't do that shit in Russia. Right, Robbie? Yeah, we don't do that shit, man. You see them guards? There wasn't no blackface. It wasn't no blackface in sight.
I was just waiting for Han Solo. Chewie. And for her to go.
Let me say this, Reggie. So people are complaining because I guess they're saying the laws are draconian, right? 10 years for a weed pen, that's kind of like a joint. Like 10 years for a joint? For a spliff, Reggie? 10 years for a spliff?
That sounds about black.
Yeah, like that just kind of sounds crazy. And that's what America is really saying. America's like, yeah, we know it's illegal. Illegal schmeagle. But that's crazy that y'all gonna try to get this woman 10 years. That's what America is saying. And America's like, she's a well-known person. So we want our citizen back. But the funny thing is, America wants Brittany back, but they don't want they don't want Brittany back enough to give up that arms,
Hold
that
on. Here's
Russian
the
arms
elephant.
deal.
Here's the elephant in the room. I don't think Russia is LGBTQ friendly either. So they may frown
Man,
upon her
Robbie,
lifestyle.
I got
Hmm
you. I got you. I got you. Yeah, yeah. That's what you said earlier. Like if she's all lives matter, then yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
No, but she's a gay woman. You see, I don't think gay marriage is legalized. So they may
Robbie, your
frown
your
upon her
mic, hey,
lifestyle.
Mike, I mean, Robbie, your mic is going in and out, brother.
Oh, I was saying like maybe they don't like gay marriage is not legalized there. So maybe they frown upon her lifestyle. Did you hear me?
Deemed her as wrongfully detained, which allows the U.S. to negotiate for her release. Griner's family, supporters, and dozens of organizations are calling on President Biden to strike a deal. They are begging him to bring Griner home safely. There is another hearing set for Griner this Friday, July 1st. If convicted, Griner could face 10 years in a Russian prison. Cleo?
Hi, you can skip this. But don't skip your preteen's well visits and recommended vaccines.
My bad, y'all. I had to play that. Oh, let me stop. I'll stop.
Oh.
My bad, y'all. I'm up at 2:00 in the morning, like it's 2:00 in the afternoon. I had to change my laundry, and it was loud. All right. So what is Reggie saying? Reggie said she thought she was above the law. Well, I don't know. Like Robbie said earlier, she got that shit. She got that shit from Russia. She was actually trying to leave the country with those. She didn't come into the country with those vape pens. So she probably got it from one of her homegirls or something too. Cause she has no reason to protect a Russian. If she bought that shit from somebody in Russia, she would have been done snitched on them. You know what I'm saying? You would have been done snitched on them, man. So yeah, man. So that's the Brittany Griner. I'll keep y'all updated, man. Yeah, I'll keep y'all updated on Brittany. See what her legal situation does, man. You know, get on some bullshit. I want to get on some bullshit tonight. Oh, I saw this too. Yeah, I saw this. This crazy. I hope I don't get a strike. I'll probably get a strike for this. But fuck it. This is gonna be a good one.
Like we literally had nothing, and I had to work. I know I get flagged for this, right? I know I get flagged for this, right? So I was born in Jamaica and I came over here. And I've said this a few times, and the black community hates it. Now there's like a popular guy who his name is Tariq Nasheed. He's kind of like almost created like different categories in the black community, idiot. Which is he's like foundational black Americans, because it's one of those things where I remember saying, well, when I came over here, like we literally had nothing, and I had to work to get everything I had. I'm like, a lot of people who were here before me had more advantages, and apparently they look at me and they're like, well, you don't know what slavery did to me, and it's
You're
one of
right.
those things. And I'm like, you know what?
You're right.
Yeah, got it.
They hate it. Why are African immigrants coming from way poorer countries more successful in America than Black Americans are?
You know, they usually try to tell me go back, and I'm like, no, I'm not going back.
Who are the most successful Black people in America?
Robbie. No, Robbie, we not getting quiet now, man.
Nah, bro, you know, that's just one of them Republican talking points, and he's just trying to, big himself up.
Wake your ass up, Robbie. How do other black people come to America and become way more successful than us foundational Black Americans. Talk to me, guys.
Because we support them. We supported DJ Academics. What is he talking about?
Oh boy. All right. Okay. Play a little bit more of it, man. Let's go. Let's go. I said we talking. We gonna talk some shit this morning, man.
From way poorer countries, more successful in America than Black Americans are.
You know, they usually try to tell me go back, and I'm like, no, I'm not going back.
Who are the most successful Black people in America? Caribbean Americans, Nigerian Americans.
Mhm.
Okay, go look at their culture. Go into their households and see in Nigeria.
What do you think is the difference? Because like I've invited even Tariq Nasheed to have a conversation about it, not because I'm just saying, nah, fuck whatever you're trying to say. I want to get to understand, because he's like, Caribbean immigrants like myself, we've came and taken advantage of something they've like worked hard for.
How many excuses can we come up
I feel like this like ungrateful at that point.
Like, how many excuses can we continue to come up for and keep trying to blame slavery about?
3 days later.
Guess who I did an interview with?
Oh man. Hey, listen, this guy couldn't pull up here any quicker. He heard his name mentioned once. Came in here with the non-FBA stuff.
So I had to come in and get some curry goat up out of this brother right here. But y'all, Monday, the interview comes out. Y'all do not want to miss this. This is going to be a hot one, ladies and gentlemen.
So yeah, man, I want to make sure I check that out. I mean, heard some.
I remember him mentioning that academics want to do an interview, so that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, we're gonna check that out, man. We're gonna check that out. Definitely gonna check that out, man. And we'll review it, we'll review it, we'll dissect it, we'll get in our bag, we'll talk some shit, man. She said the most successful Black people in America they come from the Caribbean islands, and Nigeria.
That's not true.
Not at all, but not at all, but like you said earlier, she's gonna push her Republican talking points. She's gonna get her talking points out, and she's just always going to be contrary. That's how she makes her money. If everybody's going to the left, she's gonna go to the right. Simple. All right, tripping. I still did not order my food. All right.
You know what I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for the day those right wingers turn on Candace Owens. I'm gonna get my popcorn and get a good laugh.
Because it always happens, right?
Yep.
Right? It always happens. Always, right?
Let her go through a divorce and they'll side with a right husband. Let her get caught up in a scandal, either stealing money or caught up with some type of fraud or something. Oh my God. They'll do her like they did. Oh, you've heard of Jesse Lee Peterson, right?
Yeah, they writing a book on him.
Dude, he's been caught up in a gay scandal. Did you know that?
Hold on, Robbie, your mic, brother.
I said Jesse Lee Peterson has been caught up in a gay scandal.
He's what?
He has been caught up in a gay scandal.
Yeah.
That's hilarious to me.
Yeah. I heard there was that's what I said. I heard some people they're writing a book. They're gonna expose his gay scandal in the book. Yeah, they said.
Yeah, he's done.
And that's what happened, man. That's what happened when white supremacy is gonna use you, and then when they can't use you anymore, they just get rid of you. That's it. They use you and use you and use you, and then we got numerous people, man. Omarosa. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have so many examples that it's crazy. I know how that movie plays out. So, you know what I mean? I don't even. That's why I would never. That's why I look at people and laugh, and I wonder, do people even know what they're doing? Because the tables turn. Tables are going to turn, and when they turn, it's not going to be pretty. I always wonder.
When you're a black person dealing with open racists, but you're trying to manipulate them, it's kind of like being a snake charmer or a lion tamer. You never know when they're going to turn on you, but one day they're going to.
Facts. Facts. All right.
If anybody else wants to come up and join in the discussion, feel free.
Yeah, y'all pull up, man. Somebody pull up, man. I'm about to wrap it up. Go get me some fucking food, man. For real. See if I can find a video. At least while I order my food. I sit on here until I gotta go pick it up. Hold on, guys. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. If you ain't hit that like button, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hold on, guys. So yeah, man. Robbie, what's been going on in your neck of the woods, bro?
Well, I plan on hitting the studio next week. I've been working on exercising, man, trying to lose weight and get in shape and focus on my health. And, just be Karen proof and Darren proof, you know what I mean? Like, don't let these white supremacists get under my skin and just be prepared to win, bro. I feel like next year is going to be a great year for everybody who's doing what they're supposed to do. Like, get your credit together and all that. Because
Your microphone, Robbie.
Can you hear me?
Man, I don't know why I keep going out like that.
Can you hear me?
I hear you now.
I said when the economy goes into the toilet.
No, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. As soon as you
Okay,
get ready to get into it.
can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I said when the economy goes in the toilet, I'm telling everyone just to be prepared to get your credit up and stuff so you can take advantage. Because I have a feeling there's
Are
going to be
you
a lot of
trolling me,
trouble.
Robbie? It seems like
No.
you're trolling. It's like you'll say, "Can I hear you?" And then I say, "Yeah," and then the next sentence I can't hear.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I hear you.
Yeah, I was just saying, everybody get your credit up, get your stuff together.
Nah, that's crazy. You trolling me, man.
Nah,
I
bro.
ain't say you is. I know you ain't, but like, the
Damn.
microphone is trolling me.
Hold on, let me leave.
All right. I don't know what that is. He said, Robbie said, "Can I hear you?" Yeah, I hear you, Robbie. Well, what I'm saying is, when you see he start going into that bag, it's like, oh shit, Robbie, I can't hear nothing. Nothing you talking about. Hold on, guys. I'm looking for a video. I need to stock some up. That's really what I need to do. Stock up some videos. So I can just play them at times like this when I'm trying to order me a snack. Order me a snack. Oh, fuck, man. Oh, my gosh. But in the meantime, listen, I want y'all to make sure, I'm gonna come and do a live stream about my podcast. You know what I'm saying? About my podcast I'm about to do is gonna be a little bit more professional. It won't be the live stream things, it'll be videos that I'll post. And yeah, man, it's gonna be dope conversation. I'll keep it short and sweet. And man, I just want y'all to support, man. We trying to run it up. I need the people to come through, run it up, man. Get over there when I drop the YouTube channel, subscribe, run it up. We're gonna be interactive with it in a way. I need to hit you up on StreamYard and get your opinion. Shit gonna be dope, man. For real. Like I said earlier, man, I put some money into it. So now it's gonna be time to put the time and the effort. And I hope y'all will support me, knowing that I am trying to bring content and put in the proper money, time, and effort to bring the people this content. So I really hope y'all support that, man. I really do. I really hope y'all fuck with that. I'll keep y'all posted on everything. Also, merchandise is coming, man. The short sets, short sleeve t-shirts, shit like that is coming, man. So make sure y'all support that. Make sure y'all support all my endeavors, man. I don't do a lot, but the little shit I do, I really would like y'all to support it. It would be dope. It would be dope. You know what I'm saying? If y'all could support that. I don't know where Robbie went, but I know Robbie probably gone. Robbie probably gone. And I think I'm finna wrap it up too. Let me wrap it up. Yep. So I'm gonna get up out of here, family. I'm gonna go get me something to eat. I'll catch you guys on other streams. Make sure y'all go support the other streams. Go make sure y'all support General Snipers, Freestyle Fridays, support General Sniper TV, support Triluminati Live, support the people, man. You know what I mean? And I'll catch y'all on other streams, man. Listen, it's been good. It's been real. It's been lovely. Listen, man, if nobody told you today that they love you, let me be the first one to say, I love you. I love you. I love you, man. And until next time, man, we at.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk. Drive, motherfucker!